Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, witches and wizards. You already know it is my calling to bring in you information, bringing you the feeling and the vibe that can inspire you, that can help you to start thinking, that can motivate you to start realizing the true potential within you. Can you feel the brother up in here, up in here? Yeah, this is such a perfect day. So cool outside, and it's such a perfect time to have a perfect person in the studio. And guess what? I was having a conversation with Malik, the Profit for Profit guy. And he said something. He said, Alex, I'm going to make $1 million. And I was like, how? How do you plan to do this? He said, no, not too fast, bro. Hook me up on the studio, all right? I'm going to let it loose. I said, all right, then come on, brother. Let us spill the beans. And that is what led Profit to Profit in my studio. Today, I want to ask Profit for Profit to repeat what he said, all right? I want him to tell me how he planned to make $1 million. Because I know one thing for sure. A lot of people never made $1 million, and some people will never make it till they kick the bucket. Till they check out. All right. So right now, I want you to listen, because my mentor told me that if you want to be successful, look at what successful people do and do what they do. And then look at people who are not successful and don't do what they do. Malik is killing it when it comes to the podcasting. And also, he is really a sound-minded guy. He has written a book, and these books are really inspiring. You should get a copy if you've not. Words cannot encompass in symbolism how I feel or would have loved to describe and personify this young man. Malik,
Alex.
thank you for being in my studio. So how's your day going?
Oh, it's going good, man. It's going good. Yes.
What inspired you to choose the name Profit for Profit?
Great question. Okay. So Big Sean, he's a hip hop artist.
Okay.
He made a song with Drake,
Okay.
and he said, "Your profit will profit." And in the English language, we got words that sound the same, but they mean two different things, right?
Right.
So when I took it, I said profit. We got profit. Everybody want to make a profit. Then we got profit as, there's a lot of different profits out here. So in a sense, the whole theory behind it is we're profiting for profit. So we're profiting for profit. So basically it boils down to is we're profiting for our profit.
Oh, okay.
If you get that.
Oh, I see. What really inspired you to go into podcasting? Now, I understand it's part of what you love, but what else is that big picture, the long-term goal for your podcasting?
Got you. That's a great question. Thank you for asking. I feel like the greatest form of being a human is to inspire.
Okay.
And if we can use our platform, our voices, our words to make someone's day better, or teach them something, or inspire them in the best direction as possible, I think we've done our job on earth. And what greater way can we do that than to getting on a podcast, talking to different people from all walks of life, so that we can also learn from them, but we can develop our mind, we can stretch our mindset, and we can inspire others while at it. I think in this space right now, collaborating with people is very big, and I'm all about creating a win-win situation. And that's why we connected together, because I think by creating a win-win situation, everybody benefits.
Quick question, Malik.
Yes.
Um, do you see yourself becoming a millionaire someday?
You know, I already am. I feel as
Mm,
though before you get to where you have to already be in the being of it. You have to feel it already. You know, see, being a millionaire is a mindset.
okay.
There's a lot of things that you have to develop and skills you have to become in order to get there. But you have to already be there already, even if you don't have the $1 million yet. You have to be reading those books. You have to be networking with people. You have to be waking up early, for getting your mind right, eating clean. There's a lot of different skill sets that come with being a millionaire. And Jim Rohn said something. It's not about the $1 million you get. It's about the person you become.
Mm,
So I think that's very important. It's about the person you become. Because once you get that $1 million, you can give it away and make it back again because you have that
mm,
skill set and that mindset. It's just like if somebody gets a lottery of $1 million, because he isn't a millionaire and they just gave it to him, he's gonna spend it all because his mindset is still a consumer, not a producer.
mm.
So
Okay.
I feel as though it's all mindset, and in the process of becoming a millionaire, that's the greatest journey. That journey of becoming it, because it's just like having $1,000. If you can make $1,000, you can make $10,000. If you can make $10,000, you can make $100,000. If you can make $100,000, you can make $500,000. And if you can make $500,000, you can make $1 million. But it's all a step by step process, and I believe everybody has the God given potential and deserves to be rich. But it's up to us to use our imagination and us to envision where we want to go. Actually, just listening to Bob Proctor earlier this morning, so he kind of gave me that mindset, reiterated it back into my mind.
I see. I see. You said that skill set and the person you become in the process of making a million is really imperative, and that's what really makes a million. So, for you right now, what is the skill or the vehicle that is going to take you to that you know within your heart of heart that is going to take you to your million? What is the vehicle? What is the channel? How do you plan to do it?
Got it. So, first of all, I'm going to use multiple sources of income, but the main source is my book sales. I have a book, Profit for Profit, 9 Keys Millennials Gain Success Through Personal Development. However, that's going to be republished. However, I do have another book coming out that's going to be dropping sometime the end of this year, called Own Yourself: the Keys to Develop Sovereignty Within Your Life.
Mm,
I believe that books are the key to your future. If you can read something from someone who's successful, that has already built in a system and a cycle of how being successful, you can learn something. Like a good example, everybody read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich Dad Poor Dad sold millions of books, and within that book, there's a lot of different streams of income that came from it. There's a Rich Dad Poor Dad board game that people use. There's a
mm,
Rich Dad Poor Dad curriculum.
mm.
So books, once you create a book, and this is some keys that I'm giving you guys that we could talk more about in my self-publishing class that I host, which is gonna start back up this month. Creating a book allows you to have about 10 to 15 different sources of income, because once you create a book, you become authority in whatever field you're in.
Mm.
So yeah, book sales and creating an impact is my vehicle. But there's going to be other sources as well, but that's going to be my top
Mm.
one.
Okay. Okay. Good answer. Good answer. I like your answer. Right. You sound like you already have your roadmap figured out. All right. So you basically saying you plan to make your $1 million through your book sales and other inventions coming from your books and all that. Right.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. Do you plan to make money from your podcast in the future?
Yes, so I can monetize it. But for right now, it's not about making the money. Right now, it's about helping and serving people. I believe if you, in anything you want to do, you want to gain monetary success or anything, you have to render service at the highest professional level.
Mm.
Once you render service and you give service at the utmost level, then you don't have to worry about making money. But first, you have to serve the people. You have to serve and serve
Mm,
a lots of people. You know, by serving people, you're able to help them, but in return, you get compensated for it. So
mm,
nothing in this world is given without compensation. You know, so the more people we serve, the more compensation we get. So serving is the first thing that everybody should do, because there's a lot of people who start things, and for the first 4 years, 5 years, they never got paid, which is
mm,
good. But they're serving, they're putting their stuff out there, and they're putting their name out there, they're putting their content out there. They may not be getting paid for it, but that consistency and constantly just putting that information out there allows one to um, you know help a lot of people.
Yeah, you are definitely right. That's just a secret. Well, I hope this is educative enough, and whoever listens to this should be inspired and should take something home. This is meant to educate someone out there who is struggling to make a decision on what their life goal is, on what your bread and butter is. All right.